I'll see your toenail clippers, and I'll raise you 2 bananas. You guys won't believe what I seen. What'd you see? I saw a snake sucking the milk straight out of one of the cows. No, you didn't. Yes, I did. It was a milk snake. Good morning, reptile lovers. Today I thought we'd do part 2 of which kingsnake makes the best pet snake. Last episode, if you watched that episode, you know that the Florida kingsnake was my favorite, but they might not be right for everybody. They do get really big. Mine seem to need some time outside of the enclosure quite often, lots of interaction, a lot of stimulation. Can't really just ignore them, leave them in there, and they need some extra attention. And also their food drive. They 20-something year lifespan. At some point in that time frame, he's probably going to latch on and wrap you up on accident. It's not a traumatic experience, so no big deal. If none of that sounds like it's up your alley, or maybe your 120-pound Houndweiler isn't okay with snakes running around the house, we have the Nelson's milk snake. I know what you're thinking. Ken, you said which kingsnake makes the best pet snake. Well, the milk snake is a kingsnake. They are in the same genus Lampripeltis, and I'm gonna go ahead and show you some of the differences now. This is Peppermint. She's a little jumpy, but they don't bite. I've never seen any of them open their mouths to me at all, and we've got quite a few examples to show you. And if you just want something to sit on the couch with, this is the snake. Don't get too much bigger than this right here. They love, once you get them wrapped up, they just kind of stay wrapped up. And you're gonna, like I said, see that she is the least trusting out of all of them. Everybody else, and she's awesome. You could go ahead and just sit down on the couch, and after about 20 minutes, she loses her twitch. I just took her out, and I'm talking real loud at a camera, which is probably putting off all kinds of infrared light that she can see. So, cameras, snakes don't like cameras. Do you, baby girl? But just check out how pretty she is. What are you doing? You gonna wrap back up? Oh, get your big fat belly up there. Oh, come on. Yeah, if you're thinking she looks like she's a bit overweight, I do believe she is. Honestly, I don't know if she's got eggs in there or not. I never saw her lock up with Deadpool, our other Nelsons, who we'll show you in a little bit, but just go ahead and check her out. How awesome is she? Gorgeous. You gonna ever lay some eggs? I thought maybe I just paired her too early, and so once I saw her starting to kind of get like this, I thought, all right, maybe she's developing follicles now, and I tried to pair her, and she just wanted to eat everybody. Every male I tried to put in there was on the table, but not in a good way. So here we have Deadpool. This is a male T-positive het splotched Nelson's milk snake, T-positive albino. And what that means is he still has some of the colors. Let's just put it that way. The last snake we showed you, Peppermint, was a T-negative albino, probably more of what you're used to seeing. And again, you see, just wrap up on the arm and do their little thing. So aside from being great couch buddies, they wrap up like this. This is pretty much my snake of choice to take down to the bus stop when I go pick my kid up. Like I said, he stays wrapped up. There's no hassle on the walk down there. Once you get down there, the parents and the kids can do whatever they would like within reason. You just got to keep an eye on them. No, is that too much? Okay. Okay, buddy. Okay. But just awesome snakes. I've never seen one strike, never seen one open its mouth. don't even think I've ever seen one rattle its tail. So the worst I've ever seen is Peppermint doing her little twitch thing. And what else? Another great thing about them is they don't get too big. Like we said with Peppermint, she was about full grown. This guy's an adult. He probably will get maybe a little bit bigger, but not much. Oh, bud. And hopefully we get some cool hets out of a pairing that we don't know if it happened or not. I don't think it did. I'm about to get handcuffed. And then that's it. Like I said, sit down on the couch, just relax with your buddy, let him near your face. He's not gonna bite it. So another cool thing about the Nelsons is they don't seem to like to sleep in their hides. You come out in the morning and everybody's at least got their head out, laying down. Sometimes they're on their side, like laying on their cheek. Definitely a cool little characteristic. So they've got to be snakes that I've got enough examples of to have been able to observe the differences and similarities. You know, I've been handling and working with snakes for a long time. You can kind of see what's instinct and what is person. Oh, sorry, bud. I didn't mean that. They had bonked him right on the nose. He's a little upset, but no bite. I didn't mean that. That was totally an accident. Looking at the camera. Okay, so trusting, make a mistake, no big deal. He's not going to turn around and get pissed. You bump Kratos on the nose, and yeah, you bump Peppermint on the nose. Oh my God, I can't even imagine. Run. No joke. Pop Peppermint like that, and she's coming at you. Oh man, that's funny. Again, Florida Kingsnakes. They're so fun and crazy. All right. I guess we're doing this now. He's got me posing for you guys. All right, why don't we bust out another example? Okay, so this little wiggle worm is Sharon Eggborn. And as you can see, she is just a baby. I've probably only had her a month. And so which brings me to my next point. Yes, when I first got her, she was very squirmy and would flee and run. But they have just enough of a food drive that it only took one feeding for her to realize that I was the guy with the food. So now instead of when like I said, first week, instead of hauling butt when I come and walk past her bin, she comes out looking for that food, keeping her head out, watching me. And so enough of a food drive that it overcomes the fear drive. Enough of a food drive that if they get a slight something wrong with them, a common minor thing, respiratory infection, early stages of one, some scale rot, they're not going to stop eating. They're going to keep on eating, and that'll greatly increase their not just chance of survival, because hopefully you're not letting your snakes die from scale rot or respiratory infections. That's easy stuff to take care of, easy to notice. So if you don't know about that stuff, that should be your next YouTube video watch. So anyway, all right, get a little sick, no big deal, still gonna eat. They'll kick the infection, kick the problem, get back on track, but it's not such a strong food drive that you have to worry about them biting you, wrapping you up and latching on for 10 minutes or however long it takes to get one off. Well, look at her. Just a newbie. Came to me. Very skittish. No interaction in the past. And this is with minor work. I could go sit down on the couch with her for a half hour. No problem. And she's gorgeous. Just gorgeous. So, T positive albino splotched. And you're thinking, oh, you must be pairing her with Deadpool. I'm not. I need to acquire some different hets than I'd get there, so I'll show you who she's getting paired with right now. All right, folks. So here we have, in my opinion, one of the prettiest snakes in the world, who definitely smells that other snake on my finger right now. See how he's licking it? Oh my God. See, if this was a Florida king snake, he would have never checked that much. It would have sniffed once, then bite. We'll see if he gets me. I don't know. But anyway, look how gorgeous this guy is. Just absolutely stunning. This is a T negative splotched Nelson's. Oh, look, he didn't. See, guys, that's what I'm talking about. So, his name is Ozzy Eggborn. So he can get paired up with Sharon Eggborn. If you get the reference, you're probably old like me. At least old enough to have watched the Osborne show. Anyway, okay, so gorgeous snake, resists the feeding response from smelling another snake on me, even though he's clearly all over it. Puts a little bit more thought into it before he actually takes the bite than the Florida Kings. If you are looking for your first snake or your 50th snake, look at how excited he is and not biting my fingers. All right, I'm gonna jinx it though, because I keep talking a whole lot of smack. So, nope, that's not a snake. See, he's got a big fingernail on the end. All right, so anyway, this should be a top contender. So many colors and variants, so easy to take care of, so unaggressive, yet a great feeder, a great companion snake, couch buddy, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna go ahead and put him back because he is very excited. Aren't you? You're such a good boy. Thank you for not biting me after I just said all that stuff about snakes not biting me. Yes. All right, guys, that's gonna do it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. I got horsehair in my mouth from that beard.